So we're going to talk about, are you prepared for the next thing that's coming? Solar flares, EMF, cell phones ain't going to work, computers ain't going to work, your cash card ain't going to work, nothing is going to work for you. So only thing communication that's going to work is radios. So, are you prepped? Are you prepared? These are potassium iodine, that you take. A lot of people push the Thyro brand and that other brand, but these work just as good. These are 65 milligrams. They say take 130 milligrams of potassium iodide from radiation poisoning. And understand there's three types of radiation. There's cesium-130, which spreads through the body and affects your muscles. Then there's strontium-90, and it's held in the body, and it attacks calcium and attacking the bones, causing leukemia. And then there's iodine 131, which attacks the thyroid when you breathe in, and causing cancer, and stuff like that. But if you take these, that protects you from those. And here are some descriptions on this stuff. After seeing those pictures and reading a little bit about it, do you have potassium iodide? When a nuclear fallout happens, and you get some nuclear cloud, or downwind on you or something like that, these aren't going to work if you're in an immediate area that's struck, but the three types of radiation, the only radiation they can control is the iodine 131. The cesium 137. There's nothing to stop that. Strontium 90. There's nothing to stop that. They got no medicine, and depending how far out or how close you are to the radiation site, potassium iodide. For the simple fact is, there ain't gonna be lines. How you gonna know where to go pick this up if you're depending on your cell phone and all that stuff for information? Do you have a NOAA radio? Yeah, a NOAA radio. Because this is going to be important. This is one key survival tool in case of an EMF, a solar flare, or a nuclear holocaust. Do you have a radiation detector? Key tools that you should have for survival. Do you have a digital water tester? Do you have a crank radio? NOAA type weather radio that cranks. And it's run on batteries, it's solar, but it cranks too. Also, do you have all this stuff here? And do you have a radio for radio communications? Because that's the only thing that's going to be available if a nuclear fallout happens. And people are going to be depending on their phones and the internet and turning on the TV. There ain't going to be no power. There ain't going to be no internet. There ain't going to be no more cell phones. That's part of reality. And if you don't have any of these items right here, I suggest you go out and you buy these because these are going to save your life, and the three essentials is food, water, and shelter. Do you have food, water, and shelter for a nuclear fallout? You know, you could be confined in a room with 30 mil type plastic wrap around your whole windows and your door frames and stuff like that, and vents and everything like that, to survive a nuclear fallout that isn't in your direct hit area, you know. But otherwise, if you don't have, you know, a crank radio, a NOAA type radio, a radiation detector, and a water tester, and most importantly, some potassium iodide, you are in some serious trouble, including a radio. If you don't have a radio, you are in some serious trouble because your bank card's not going to work. You ain't going to have no money. You ain't going to be able to communicate with anybody because cell phones will be down, power will be down. So, you know, it's all out going to be, you know, civil unrest, you know. So, you know, that's something to think about, man. You know, share this video, like, subscribe if you haven't. This is Community Watchdog Media with another one. So please go out and get these items. These are key essential items to have in case of a nuclear fallout. You know, thanks for watching.